I'll just start off by saying I actually take issue with your comments, Bridget. I consider a board member's responsibility to oversee, make sure that the district administration is running things smoothly, and I consider advocacy on behalf of the faculty and staff and students to be of the utmost importance. And if I have something to say, I'll certainly try to convey it to others, but I will speak it in my board report. That being said, tonight I do have just stuff in the district. I guess I'll start with, I guess it makes sense to break it up into, in terms of middle school activities, I want to send a heartfelt thank you to everyone who was assisted with Gold Team at the middle school. My 8th grader went on the Gold Team trip, and I have to say it was probably the highlight of his 8th grade year. To Mr. Brocklesby, Mr. Huth, and Mrs. Collins, I believe there were 5 other teachers who went, that they provided this experience for those students. I can't thank them enough. He had so much fun. The children getting off the bus had such a blast. I can't thank them enough. Thank you to everyone. I was at the awards assembly along with Ms. Wiedeman and Dr. Brucci. Glad to hear it'll be moved to the high school next year. It was a little tight in there, and that makes me happy to know that it'll be moved, but it was a very nice night. It was also fun seeing my middle son off to the 8th grade dance. It sounded like they all had an absolute blast. And I guess rounding out thinking of him, I did come a couple minutes late to exec session tonight because we had the clap out, and as I said to Bridget, I was a couple minutes later than what I thought, because looking at him in the car in his baseball uniform, he's playing a playoff game now. Go Red Sox if they're winning, I don't know, and he said this, they don't win, they're done, and he's not going to play baseball anymore. And as the teachers are clapping and we're ending middle school, and I'm like, this is the last game. I started sobbing in the car. So I did have to make a pit stop at home to adjust myself before I came back over here. But all of the end of the year experiences have been absolutely wonderful at the middle school. I'm very appreciative. And over at Linwood, all of just as much happiness and excitement over there. My 3rd grader had his first real field trip, which is such a huge experience. And you think like he's in 3rd grade, but because of COVID, just the excitement on a little person's face. And they went to, I was thrilled, Academy of Natural Sciences, which was the 2nd grade field trip. And I think they did it over because they didn't get to go last year. He absolutely loved it, had a blast. And today I was at Linwood pretty much all day with the 3rd grade party. And if Gina, the head custodian at Linwood, who I met today, who was the most fabulous person who helped me fill 800 water balloons. Yes, like it was a whole process, and they were leaking, and she was helping me like pull the rubber bands. And I have to write her out a note and thank her. But the 3rd graders, I can say, had the most fun. We had lots of fun water activities, and it was just an absolute blast, like just a great time. Sorry, Mr. Feinberg, I might need a shower. I've been outside all day, but I mean, I ran from there to dinner to clap out, and so it's been a really good time. So much so that I will say as a credit to our wonderful teachers, who I always say, and I've said this to Dr. Rushi, we have some of the most phenomenal teachers in this district. My 3rd grader is so sad tomorrow that 3rd grade ends and doesn't want to leave his teacher, and asked if I could hold him back. That way he could repeat 3rd grade to stay with her. So that's a testament to the incredible teachers we have in this district. So I'm very grateful for them.
Okay, I want to give a